What's up, baby dolls? Our friend Ivan has done a nice 4-minute question and answering and sharing his honest thoughts about PulseChain. But first, before I even show you just the video, it's pretty much everything you kind of seen. The prices right now, it's poopy. Nothing's moving. Is there price suppression? Maybe. Are there things going on in the background? Yes, there are. I don't have any insider information, but there's marketing. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of like these LibertySwap Finance and posts saying, hey, I've been planning this for a very long time and now it's all starting. Here is the PLS price chart. The monthly candles right here. It's still 70% below SAC price. Everything else is going up. XRP is starting to move up. So obviously the community is wondering like, hey, why aren't we going up? It's been like way too long, and I can sense obviously everyone's getting extremely frustrated. But like at this point, like I've waited 4.5 years, kind of expecting stuff like this anyway. 7.39% has been bought and burned from the total token supply. Also, funny friends, even after all this, so just showing you what's going on. So Hex friends needs a 195x rally from today to break even from 4 years ago. Now, that's the combined Hex price. From here, it needs 195x rally. Okay, why? Because back when Hex peaked, Bitcoin was about 42K back in September 2021. So Bitcoin's done 2.5x its all-time high from 42K. So if you do 2.5 times 55 cents, you get about $1.37. So combined Hex needs to be $1.37. So just showing you how cheap it is right now. Of course, everyone's like feeling a lot of the pain and stuff. But now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you this clip from Ivan. He's going to speak about the cults and everything out here. So you got to remember, friends, like don't take these things too seriously, friends. Because I'm just going to G you up. I don't want, I'll play some angel music as well. Just to smooth it over here for you. Because don't get inflamed by any of these. It's going to be all right. Like, I'm not just me saying, oh no, I'm in a coin and I want to go up. It's not that, okay? The truth is that a lot of these people sounded smart 4 years ago. Then Doge did a 200x. Then Shib did a 1 millionx. Then Mark Zuckerberg said, I'm going all in on Metaverse, which is literally just World of Warcraft lobbies. Are we in the Metaverse right now? I mean, technically we are, but are you like, talking to people in the Metaverse? No, not one of those weird games. You see, they all popped hard. What about crypto gaming? All the games were Ponzi's. They all popped. What about Axie Infinity? It was just this cute little Pokemon thing, did pretty much like 1,000x gone. They laughed at Hex. Hex did, they're laughing now, yeah, but they weren't laughing when they could have made a freaking 1,000x return, did a 10,000x from the bottom. They from 2020 to 2021, they could have made 150x plus the yield, I'll give you so many examples from last cycle, and that's not, they're not the exceptions. They were the norm. The norm was stuff that was just silly, and look, JPEGs, dude, monkey JPEGs, man, $400,000. CryptoPunks did a 100x. They started taking collateral on the freaking coins. Meta 4 took collateral loans on CryptoPunks by the end of 2021. So from January 2021 to December 2021, CryptoPunks did 100x, right? So they go from $220 to 220,000. See what I mean? I just know all of these top of my head. They're all the big runners. They're all the big stuff that went amazing. Oh, by the way, Ethereum got so expensive. So literally any chain was just like mooning. It had no abusers on it. Phantom and all these other stuff out here, which is all great, look, I'm not saying, silly things are going to run and I like discount all the revenue and stuff out here. You can't think like that. But what I am telling you is you have to value stuff based off the network. Okay? You have to value stuff based off the network. And memes, cults, religions is where everyone is at. Right? It's not this cash flow Fugazi garbage. Look at XRP. I'll show you the chart right now before we even go. Friends, how much revenue does XRP make? 0. Look at that. Bet you'd like to have that chart, wouldn't you? Up 500%. That, friends, everyone was laughing at XRP the whole time. Pop, see us. No revenue. Stablecoins trash. Just copying Tether. Banks aren't using it. Copy paste all the tech. Doesn't matter, dude. They have an XRP army. There you go. There you go. Where's all your opinions now? Where's all the revenue and cash flow and adoption? No one cares. Okay? No one cares. I'm not saying it's all for Fugazi. I'm saying that you have to value the people. That's what I'm saying. Okay? How they value stuff is Fugazi. That's why I went and did the work. You value the people. So if you are discounting people's voices, then you're going to make a big mistake. So without further ado, friends, let's watch some nice Ivan on his show. Let's go.
Where is Richard? I guess I think he checked out. Like, what? I mean, think for yourself. Or let's actually see. It was a long time ago I see him, but no. Why should he? He should return. He needs to figure out his tax thing. Let's see. When was? Oh, he's actually tweeting, but not too much. Like it was like a week ago. Yeah, maybe he's gonna come back, but just he's done. He's done. He has hundreds of millions of dollars, maybe billions. I mean billions. And if he should return, if he will return, he should do it now because the bull market is now. If he comes back in the next bear, okay, you need to wait another 4 years. Then you are like count with maybe 29 or something, so he needs to return. The Messiah needs to return back. I know the Hexicans are waiting for Messiah to return, so he better return now, guys, because it is bull market now. Like Bitcoin is 122. Okay, it's bull market is now. Solana is 166. It was like $8.
So, baby dolls, you've seen that first clip. We'll go through the next part of it as well. So, obviously, talking about it's kind of funny. It's like, where's Richard, the Messiah? We need the Messiah. What's going on here? Look, ultimately, at the end of the day, probably stuff's happening like right now, like literally right now. But I don't like talking like that. I'm not a salesman at all. I hate that talk. I hate people like I don't do stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, obviously my passion is infectious and contagious, but I don't like talking about like, hey, this thing's gonna change all. I don't gravitate towards that. I don't like saying, oh, this thing's gonna happen soon, because I don't freaking know. But it's been going down for 4.5 years. Altcoins and the business cycle and business science, everything's been pooped. But what I can tell you though is like I've just seen a lot of hints. I really feel like there are actually stuff like happening like right now, and like that's why I don't want to give that talk. Or even Richard says, oh, you could wake up to a Gaunt candle any moment. Yeah, maybe, but I don't even like saying that, because as soon as you just say that, people think, oh well, everything's gonna be great. I don't like dealing with these things, because like it's been 4.5 years, zero credibility, everything going down. Think about all the talking points and everything out here that was not able to combat the business cycle and stuff. So it's just funny, friends. Even looking at all of these, you got to remember, man, the Army, the Hex community, PulseChain community, it's one thing, right? It's just PulseChain. Everyone's still here. Like, you survived to the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. But yeah, see, everyone's starting to get that scarcity anxiety. They go, oh, better be soon, better be now, better be now. Like, yeah, it could be happening right now. But also, implied business ISM is going to go through like till June next year. I know that people don't want to hear it. Everyone's like, want everything to crank up now. So just telling you, like, probably things are happening right now, and it's just like, we might just start to see things ramp up, So hopefully PulseChain core coins go up. And I'll be honest, man, like if pDAI friends goes to 1 cent, I mean, God help everybody. You're going to understand we are like, my gosh, we're going to blow the roof off. Like we're going to have 100 Twitter avatars of my peg nipples are going to be out here. And what if it turns out that LibertySwap Finance is funded by Richard Heart? That's one of the grand stuff. What if it turns out that it's already got bridges and conduits all over the other chains? You know that, right? Just to show you LibertySwap Finance, just to give you an idea of what's happening now. LibertySwap Finance, friends, their bridges and everything out here. Look at this, look at this. So you got Solana, Robinhood, Coinbase, Binance, Ethereum, Pui. I just feel like what's happening is all the bridges are like slapping on right now, so that when the marketing campaign is like really active from minute one, every single person who sees it can use their Phantom wallet and just bridge on over. And what are they coming for? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Okay. So I'm gonna let my friend Ivan continue as well. Let's go.
So bull market is now, guys. It's now. SUI was 0.3, now it is $4. So, oh, by the way, can we finally go above 4? Please, SUI, for F's sake. This rejection here was... Agree, he checked out. He is gone. He wanted to be the greatest and he created... Well, I mean, listen, he did have a nice pump in the beginning, but it's just that, what will he do? He needs to... I think it all started to go south when he created 5 coins. His original thesis was actually super bullish, and I liked it a lot. His original thesis, where it is one coin, it doesn't discuss other coins. It's one coin, one chart, one liquidity pool, pump, all the following, everyone into one coin. It was Hex. It flew a lot. It flew so much. Then with Pulse, PulseX, EHEX, PHEX, like all of the coins, incentive coin, like all of the coins, man, it's going away from his original teaching, so to speak. His original teaching is actually very sound. Like it's the original. Then I don't know if it's that he wanted to raise more money, like, but having 5 coins is not good. Like it's also against, like, Richard Heart, like 2019 would be against that. To have 5 coins and then spread out the buy pressure across them and nothing pumps, and yeah, that's it. And then, I mean, obviously he's a great marketer, but if you know a bit, you know that it's also a bit for guys with, like, you know, PulseChain is the best tech. Listen, it's a bit of slop copy of ETH. Like honestly, it's still okay. Like Binance chain is the same, by the way. Like Binance chain is the same, but at least they work. They have like a proper team. Binance is funding it, and you see they also are not like super adopted versus Solana and so on. And with Richard, he has like 1 dev, maybe 2. there is Britap, big shout out, by the way, but it's like 1, but it's not like, you know, a proper team that really can do innovation. They can copy a bit here and there, but the marketing obviously is that, oh, it's revolutionary. Listen, man, it's if you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you're waiting for Messiah and you believe everything, then you don't know. And I don't expect you to, because listen, I'm not the Messiah to convince someone who's like fully into the cult. Like I'm humble. If you're in the cult, go. I cannot, like, you know, it's you gotta be humble. I'm not a psychiatrist, so if you're in the cult, go. Great. If you know, you know. If you're in the cult, you don't know. Okay, great. Then let's hope he comes back. I still love you, by the way. I still love you. But you are in the cult, and for you, I hope that Messiah comes back and we pump. Okay, and we pump Ferrari.
So great messages from Ivan out here. So when you hear that, friends, I know what you probably think, because I'm with you, right? One with the crowd that plays some PUBG music. You probably got a feeling that he's in stuff that has superior technology, and everyone is on there for the superior technology. So this is why markets, friends, I'm here to tell you, I learned this stuff, okay? You probably get the feeling that Ivan's driving a metaphorical Ferrari with his portfolio, right? And you're in a Toyota Corolla. And no matter what you do, you'll always be a Corolla. Wrong, okay? Markets go off positioning, don't they? You know that. The biggest secret to markets is positioning. Solana has had 1.5 years of up only. What do you think people were buying Solana for the past 1.5 years, by the way? What do you think they were buying them for? Do you think they were buying it because Solana was dead at the time that they were buying it? No. They were buying it because Solana was alive, got expensive, and now ETF talks are here, and they're told by every single KOL it's the next best thing, and now it's here and it's amazing, and everyone is on there. Okay, good. So effectively, people are just bought high in momentum on it. Okay, that's what markets do. Yeah, all these people buying the past 1.5 years, they're not buying an $8 soy. They're buying a $150 soy, thinking it's gone to 1,000, and that's okay. It could go there. I hope it does go there for everyone. But what I'm just telling you is, in markets, friends, it's not enough to have a Ferrari. Okay, it's not enough. Okay, you have to find the Ferrari that's priced like a Toyota Corolla. Yeah. In markets, if you find a Ferrari and you pay a Ferrari price, you're going to get wrecked. Your opportunity cost gets destroyed over time. You underperform. And look what happened to meth as well. Okay. Of course, it can happen to soil. It can happen to everything else. Like, how can you go point fingers at everything else and go, oh, it'll never happen to me? Are you sure it won't happen to you, bro? I mean, like, I'm literally watching in real time. Soy is literally turbo nuking against Ethereum. And Ethereum has literally not even started yet. I mean, like, SOL-ETH is already down here. Solana's got their Ethereum ETF coming. No one cares. Ethereum hasn't even hit 3,200 yet. It hasn't even broken a 3,800 big gargantuan level. It's got all the stablecoins. I'm just telling you, like, it pretty much hasn't even, like, really shown what it can really do yet. And just everyone's complacent, okay? So, like, here's the thing, okay? When you look at the markets, friends, that's why I showed you, like, aren't you glad I showed you the XRP example? And I'm not saying, oh, anchor to XRP because everything's going to be all right for every coin. I'm just telling you, bro. Friends, XRP, all right? XRP guys community, they think they're driving a Bugatti. They're not even driving a Corolla, okay? They're riding a skateboard. And guess what? This is the world's most expensive skateboard, bro. And you know what I mean? So I'm telling you, in networks, The value is the people. It ain't the tech. It's not the tech, bro. Friends, if you go check out, I went and I checked out what are these amazing Solana technology computers, altcoins that they're making that's like revolutionizing the game. They have they're building a Google Maps and they're putting a crypto token on it. It's nothing. It's literally nothing. Okay. Now I'm not saying it's worth zero. I'm just telling you what you think it is in your mind. Go look at it. It's garbage. It's shit just like everything else. Okay. I'm like, nah, that's boring, weird tech stuff. No one's going to care about that. Do you remember why people are excited about crypto in the first place? To make money. So it's kind of funny. Like I know what the average person is thinking, friends. That's why, look, all the great investors, when they do their big runs and they do the home run unicorn, we could be like literally sitting on it right now. If we end up, they might look, if this works out, when this works out, okay, pray to God it does. But yeah, people will be playing my videos on repeat. I guarantee you someone's going to use AI, hedge funds are going to come through, they're going to search through all my videos and they're going to go, how on earth did we miss this? What was this person looking at here? And I'm telling you right now, bro, in crypto, everything is a digital nation. We can move and bridge across in 2 seconds. All right. You don't have a geographical border around the country because we're digital. So if you don't like a coin or a community, you can switch around in 2 seconds. Okay, so that's a problem, but it's also good. So why is it a problem, right? It's a problem because if someone has a moat, it's very easily invaded by everybody else. I mean, look at Uniswap's code. It gets copy-pasted everywhere, right? So what do? Well, what I noticed is coins with no tech somehow pump hard. XRP. Bitcoin, zero technology. So what's actually going on? Memes, cults, religions. That's what's going on. The archetype's working. The framework's working. They are networks. The people believe. That's what's actually happening. Has nothing to do with the tech, bro. Literally nothing to do with the tech. Do you get it? So what are we trying to look for? I can see a large number of people who are still here, who survived minus 99%. Yes, it's white trailer park trash and everyone fighting as it's fun. Okay, but if they're here when the business ISM was below 50 for freaking 32 months in a row, what do you think they're going to do when business ISM starts going up? They're going to get really, really, really loud. 170 content creators, 70 streamers, multiple conferences per year. This is while everything's dead. Do you see what I mean? So remember, you're not going to find the situation where everything's amazing and the thing's cheap. You'll never, ever find that. Okay? You won't find that. So what you have to look for is, right now, everything's garbage. Richard's missing. Everything's disjointed. Yeah, it looks like everybody's just trailer park trash. But all I'm thinking is, wow, man, these people survived. We know the names, friends. We have the faces. We have the faces. You can see my fluffy microphone. You can see the conferences are filling out. We have a PulseX conference, a PulseChain conference, there's a Hex conference. Okay, you can literally see all of these things. What do you think is going to happen in a bull market? Do you think these people yelling about their stuff starting to go up, do you think no one's going to pay attention? If you think that, then you literally understand nothing about crypto, because Bitcoin has literally added zero technology for 15 years, yet every time it went up, everybody just yelled really loud about it. And guess what? It adopted people. Friends, Michael Saylor's going on stage saying Bitcoin's going to $13 million. It literally does nothing. Okay, he's assuming a 20% compound rate, terminal rate per year, which is literally, I mean, like, we'll talk about that another time. Just tell you, basically, everyone's smoking crack. Everyone's smoking crack, but because Bitcoin's chart goes up and Solana's chart had gone up, everyone's like, oh, well, I'm on the right thing. How do you know you're on the right thing, bro? Because I was here 4.5 years ago. I don't remember you guys talking to me about Doge and SHIB and gaming and NFTs and all these other stuff. I don't remember any of that. Okay, so all I'm just telling you, friends, is, okay, the secret to markets is positioning, all right? And I know what everyone's positioned. Max BTC long, max soy long. That's what I know they're positioned. And max short on Ethereum. And, I mean, even Richard's saying, where's Richard? Even Ivan's saying, where's Richard? He's gone. So I'm like, oh, well, so the average person thinks the guy is gone. I mean, he's not gone. He's here. So it's kind of telling you the prices are reflecting all of this. And you're not playing for today, friends. You're playing for what it's going to look like in the future. Now, of course, it's been a very, very long time. Of course that. But, no one asked for this business ISM thing to go down this long. So I hope you have this perspective when it comes out to here, friends. Because, like, when you come in crypto, because you think tech, you automatically think, oh, wow, the guy with the best tech wins. No, bro. I don't think you understand what technology in crypto means. Technology is already good enough. Do you understand? It's already decentralized enough. Yeah, it's already fast enough. We have all the building blocks already. Okay. The next level to that is the memes, cults, religions archetype. That's the next level. Yeah. When you can find a community that says we are literally going to eat the face of a homeless dude unless we pump. When you start to find that fever, that ferocity, you got some value there, don't you? But it's all about the market cycle and the timing. So that's why you don't basically bet more than you can afford to lose leverage wise, and you wait until to play the whole cycle. Okay. So look, whether it goes to zero or it works, you've learned something, right? You get to say, and friends, by the way, like, I'm not even going to say I know I'm right, friends. I know how you know how markets work. Okay. Friends, trust me, if it was not even trust me, you know this. If it was as easy as get the number of developers, see the thing going up, and you just buy every time, you wouldn't even have this cycle stuff. You wouldn't have any other altcoin. You'd just be buying the same one thing. But you know what happens. The secret to markets is positioning. All right. So think about this, right? I told you, friends, go back to that example I told you. Yeah. It's not enough to buy a freaking Ferrari in crypto. Okay. Which is like, an amazing coin with amazing tech. It depends how it's priced. How is everyone positioned for it? If they're positioned for it to be a Ferrari, you got no edge there. Because if the world plays out perfectly, you're paying expensive to sell expensive to a greater fool. So you want to try and look for stuff that you think is a hidden gem ecosystem that you think could be a Ferrari one day, but it looks like a Toyota Corolla right now, or even a skateboard. Okay, that's what you want. Okay, now they're very hard. Of course, it's very hard. If it was so easy, here's the thing, right? So it's what do you see that no one else does? Because the market's priced a lot of stuff. Like you better have done your research. That's why I'm here 18 hours a day, man. I'm literally here 18 hours a day. So I thank Ivan for those comments and everything out here. And I promise you, friends, like all these words, all of them go out the window as soon as this happens. All right. As soon as this happens, because all we do is we get the monthly candle chart and we go, 4,000 to 400%. Friends, do you understand how embarrassed they're going to be? Friends, do you understand how embarrassed they're going to be? Because this is not like a random guy like, like Pro the Doge who says, oh, I believe in Dogecoin in 2020 and it's going to work out well. No, bro. You have a literal guy pegging his own nipples here on the internet who made 5,300 videos telling you this was going to happen. Okay? Not one video, not two, not one little essay. 5,300 videos. This is not even humanly possible. Okay? That's why what we're setting up for, assuming this continues, is one hell of a unicorn run. Okay? No ifs or buts about it. The entire industry is fading. What do you think is happening, bro? LibertySwap Finance, everything's getting hooked in, all the other chains. What do you think comes next? A big marketing campaign for everyone to bridge in. Also, I haven't commented as well, friends, briefly about the multiple tokens. Maybe incentive token and the yield is going to be toggled up to get all those people in. Maybe. Like, that's right, friends. When I talk about stablecoin super cycle, right? If you're holding Tether, you're a cuck. You don't even need to hold pDAI. I don't care if you touch it or not. I don't give a shit. All right. What I'm telling you though is there's $150 billion of Tether cucks out there. Okay. Just imagine 1% of them decided to leave the hotel cuck chair and earn some yield. That's $1.5 billion of cash bridging into the freaking chain. Do you understand? That's 1%. Do you get it? So, but here's the thing, right? The market's looking at now. It wants to see more signs. It wants to see everything go out here and be, but screw that, all right? That how it's all played out so far, it's pretty much, it's in line with everything else. Business cycle's garbage. Everything else is garbage, okay? Be careful of listening to people who are holding stuff that has been priced to perfection for the past 1.5 years, okay? Because what you actually find is what they're doing in their mind is they've seen the coin go up for 1.5 years. And in their mind, they go, oh, I have won the game. My thing's going to go up for another 1.5 years. What they're doing is when they're talking to you, they've got dopamine hits in their brain. They're going, oh, wow, I've actually won the game. No, you haven't, bro. No, you haven't. You could be at the top right now. SOL-ETH is already dropping. Trump already launched a meme coin on your shit chain. Do you see? But they're not thinking like that. They're complacent. I hope Solana and everything goes up. I really do. I don't want anything to go down. I'm just telling you, Be careful of that, friends. Man, I've told you, bro. Willy Woo is literally calling for a 90% Bitcoin dominance on the 4th green year of Bitcoin dominance, right into resistance, right as stablecoin supercycle starts, right as the Tether CEO goes to the Bitcoin Maxi conference and says, I love the Bitcoin, I hated the crypto. I've told you 1,000 times, bro. Actions speak louder than words. The guy who's literally making a business from crypto is using smart contracts, Ethereum, to deploy his shitty stablecoin, which is CBDC trash. Okay? And here you are discounting it for nothing. You're pretty much saying, no, it's worth nothing. See what I mean? So there are all these pockets of basically, there's all these gaps out there. I can say, well, I'm here 18 hours a day, bro. I'm literally here 18 hours a day. I know they're all full of shit. I was here 4.5 years ago, friends. Okay? These people got very quiet when Mia Khalifa bought Doge after it did a 10x. Okay? And guess what happened? It did another 10x. Okay? So something like that's going to come. It's going to shatter paradigms. And you never know, man. Maybe this is part of it. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.